Good.
Okay, and of course you run Mary Bikes in Ballinrobe.
That's right.
Thriving concern. You expanded your business in the last couple of years.
We did. We moved out of our old unit basically and we moved into a new unit.
You burst out into next door.
We did, burst out into next door.
Colonization more than an expansion.
That's it, yeah. So we did. We burst out into next door and basically now we have a unit basically.
You haven't much further to go that side now though. I think there's only...
No, we're at an end. Not unless we buy the field. The famous field next door. But no.
Field worth cycling for.
Oh, field worth cycling for, yeah. So yeah, we bought the unit next door, 6,000 square feet. So we have more room now that we care to mention, but fully enough, we've that full up now as well. So yeah.
Okay. Westport Teeth is on what date?
That's the 13th of May. So that's literally 2 weeks after that, and that's on the Saturday as well. Literally 2 weeks after the Pink Ribbon. Last year they had between 1,000 and 1,100 cyclists. This year they have a very special guest in that of Nicholas Roach. So he should be a good draw. And like if you're around for the weekend and you're anyways into cycling at all or followed cycling down through the years, he'd be a great guy to come along and meet. And he's a very charitable character and very open, and yeah, be a good guy to come along and meet him.
Okay, two things finally. All of your products are available online as well. You have a big online business, which you're based in Ballinrobe, and you have a great business there, but you have an international business as well built up, I think, from your premises in Ballinrobe too.
Absolutely, yeah. We ship all to basically every single county in Ireland. To date, basically, we've shipped to over 26 countries worldwide this year so far. In total, we've shipped to over 50 countries worldwide. So yeah, we ship a lot of stuff.
Okay, and this weekend, Rory McIlroy getting married not too far from here, Natural Castle. Was he in for a bike?
Not yet.
You cut him a good deal, will you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I'd say he's on his bike for the weekend, all right, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Well, Jerry is pedalling away. I can tell you as well that Jerry's pedaling feats are on our Facebook Live account, on our Facebook account and local streaming, live for the whole evening. You can watch Jerry, I hope you know that as well. You can watch every crease and every anguish on his face live on our Facebook Live feed as well.
A few of them appeared already, I think.
Yeah, he's taking it handy, I think.
He is, yeah. Like I said, he'll build it up gradually, don't worry.
Okay. More about Jerry in a few moments' time. I'm partial to wearing a hat myself, and when it came to picking people who perform tonight, we chose hats. Give them a round of applause.
Day, finding your way down this rocky road. Another dream, lost in the scheme, just doing what you are told. Questions rebound, no answer found. Search engines don't know it all. If you believe, you will receive route map that you can unfold, and do what makes you happy, makes you dance, makes you sing. Do what makes you happy, happiness is everything. Riding the waves out to sea. It's there every night, never disguised. It grows with the flowers and the trees. It's there every time, mountain you climb. It's there when the stars are on view. You feel it, you know that's where you should go. If it's for you, you know what to do. Do what makes you happy, makes you dance, makes you sing. makes you sing. Do what makes you happy. Happiness is everything. Happy, makes you dance, makes you sing. Oh, do what makes you happy. Happiness is everything. Do what makes you happy, makes you dance, makes you sing. Oh, do what makes you happy. Happiness is everything.
Okay. That's David D. Moore, Derek McGowan, and Jerry Crean. Crean or Green?
Cream.
Crean, C-R-E-E-N. Belfast man. Welcome to Mayo this weekend. And we're going to talk to the lads a little bit later on. I'm going to talk to David D. Moore about the Acoustic Yard Festival coming up in Westport. Songwriters Festival, growing in popularity, a huge event in Mayo. We'll come back to that a little bit later on. We have a man in the room tonight who can speak 40 languages, by the way. He can speak 40 languages. We'll be talking to him a little bit later on. He can speak, he reckons, every language you can throw at him except Greek. Except Greek. Greek is the only one he can't. We'll hope to get him a little bit later on. Hopefully he'll understand us. So, last week, as you remember, we had Jen Murphy here, who was the sketch artist, well known for her work with the Mayo ladies football team, Sonia Sullivan, Katie Taylor, lots of other people like that as well. And your task last week, Jen, was to sketch this very fine model here. He resisted calls to do it in the nip, so but he's still open to persuasion, it seems. But Jen, what kind of a model did he prove to be?
A very good one. A very good one. Wait till you see the end result.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you had a photograph to work off, and he was moving. So you got the full Oliver Kelleher treatment.
I did. I got it from every angle.
Okay. Well, we're going to see first of all the fruits of Jen's labour here. So if you can all see that, it's on the screen as well, I think. We'll show it to the. It's on the screens. I'm going to look beautiful frame as well. Didn't you do well? Yeah. So the raw material wasn't hectic, but I have to say, I want to talk. So anyway, Oliver, this is for the inaugural Friday Night Mayo Hall of Fame wall, basically, the wall of fame. This is where this is going, isn't it?
Yeah, because we...
A monument to yourself in your own home.
Well, thanks very much, and Jen, thanks. Beautiful paint, but then you had great talent to work on. And as you all know, this week, there was a guy offered €1 million for to get this done by Hello, or was it Howie magazine? Hello magazine. So I just want to let you know, a lot of you people might know that I was offered $1 million by OK magazine for this here, but I said no. I don't need the fame, I don't need the money, we're going to do it in part 3.
A man must have values and principles.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. Well, Jane, thank you very much. Of course, you do work for weddings, for sports people, anything at all people want a piece of work done, yes.
Everything I do is totally customised to the person, so anything from like wedding presents, framed wedding presents, wedding invites, completely customised to whatever the person wants. So yeah.
You name it, you can do it.
I can do it, yeah.
Where can people find you?
They can find me on my Facebook page, Jen Murphy Designs and Portraiture, Twitter, they can email me, jenmurphy.designs@gmail.com.
Okay, well hopefully they will do that in large numbers. A beautiful piece of work again. Jane, to you falls the honour of putting up the very first
Public hanging.
public hanging here in Partry.
Yes, in Partry.
And we mightn't get the shot on that, but there is a place left down there for it.
Yes.
And Jin is, there it is. Yes, let's give it a round of applause. Oliver, now that you're immortalised in that photo shoot or that sketch.
Thank you. Sorry, you caught me.
Sir Kelleher, yes, Sir Kelleher. What kind of a week was it in Partry?
I went last week in Partry and a lot of excitement about, which a lot of Americans around this week and people from many other parts. A big wedding
What is this?
morning, so we have one special, more than one burger tomorrow. You get your burger with a hole and an egg in the centre of it.
Oh, lovely.
So especially for the occasion. So we
With a box tea maybe as well.
a bit of boxy as well, and I spoke to Rory earlier on, and he said to me to drop in, and you're all invited as well now.
To the afters.
Yeah, to the afters now. I'm not a great fan of afters, but I think I'll change my rules on this one.
Okay, of course, that should castle a big boost to the local area here.
Oh, yeah, well, we do. From now on, we get a huge amount of people from Ashford Castle, and we get a huge amount of local people come in here, and we get people from basically all over the world that come in here, because it's the most, as I said, it's the most historic parish in place in Ireland, because Monsignor James Horton was born just up the road here, and his father done a lot of work on this pub here.
Oh, okay.
So it's synonymous with a lot of that thing, and we have a lot of famous people living around here that keep a low profile, but have had big businesses all over the world and they come back to live here, have holiday homes here, so it's a great place.
Has Theresa May's announcement hit you hard?
Not really, no. She phoned me there this morning and she told me what she was doing. So I said, Theresa, now don't make any cock-ups. I told you that before. And she said, Oliver, anything I'm doing, I'll pass it by you first.
Okay, well, fair enough. You can't get better.
So no, you can't do any better than that. Yeah.
Our host, Oliver Kelleher, our host here, and I am now going to walk off the set and on the set to join David D. Moore. David, you are our member of the band, first of all, tonight. I want to talk to you about the band. Actually, it would be inappropriate of me not to wear my hat. And James Murray, our sponsor, is down there as well, and he's got a very prized hat on as well, too. David, first of all, tell me about the lads in the band, the lads in the group, and who you are and that.
Well, they're basically two friends of mine, Jerry Crean from Belfast, he's the guy taking the photograph here, and Derek McGann originally from Dublin but now living in Knocknagower. And they're two great singer-songwriters in their own right. And it was about a year ago when we played at Matt Malloy's pub together for a bit of fun, and it worked great. So we decided then to create a band.
Yes.
And actually using our songs as songwriters and working together. And it's worked great, yeah.
And I suppose the thing that defines you most of all is your songwriters, and you produce original material.
Yeah.
And it was looking for an outlet for that material that prompted you to do the Acoustic Yard Festival.
Yeah, that's what happened. In 2013 I released my album, The Sun, the Moon and the Stars. And I realised there wasn't venues for original music. Well, not too many. It's actually grown now in the last 4 years. So I started up the Acoustic Yard singer-songwriter sessions. There was a monthly thing in Matt Malloy's. That's how we got the name. The Acoustic Yard was the Yard Bar of Matt Malloy's, where it all started. And from that, I started a radio show. This is on Blues and Roots Radio. And I also started the festival last year, and it's worked great, yeah.
So tell us about the festival. It's on in 2 weeks' time, I think.
It's on between May the 5th and May the 7th. It's the weekend after the bank holiday weekend. So if people are looking for something to do, because everybody goes away on the bank holiday, there's always something to do the weekend afterwards. So I have Duke Special coming down.
Wonderful performer.
Wonderful, and he's actually
A Belfast man like yourself.
I think he's more Bangor, which is,
Bangor,
as I
okay.
would call it, Belfast car park, you know. And he's going to be performing with a band called Ulid, who are a traditional supergroup. Wonderful musicians. A guy called Jack O'Rourke, who's he's going to be a huge big name this year. He's from Cork. He's coming up, singer-songwriter. And we also want to have a night of Westport songs to celebrate the 250 years of Westport. Okay. So we're having a special concert, and also it's also going to celebrate the singer-songwriters who who are based around the Westport area. People like John Hoban, Tony Reedy, Johnny Fadgen, and also some of the younger ones coming up, like Finn Costello, who's a great rap artist, and Rosa May Kinsella.
Okay.
These are wonderful, wonderful singer-songwriters, and I'm trying to get them all involved, and just to show their talents in a bigger stage rather than just around the pubs of Westport, you know.
Okay, and how many venues will you have that weekend then?
We mostly in the Town Hall Theatre on the Friday and Saturday night. They're the paid-in gigs, and we also have, of course, Matt Malloy's where it all started. We're also working in the Clock Tavern and the Gallery, and there's a gig on also in Mocha Beans Cafe, there beside Tesco's. Yeah.
So how can people learn more about this festival?
If you go into www.theacousticyard.com, you will actually find links for everything from the artists to the how to get tickets, and you can buy tickets on www.westporttheatre.com, and all the tickets are on that as well.
Okay. Can I ask you one other question?
Yep.
The hats, was this something that brought you together, or was it a stylistic decision you made?
We all wore hats.
You wear hats.
We all wore hats,
Bona
and we
fide
realized
hat wearers.
from the
First gig, we walked into the first gig and we're all wearing these hats.
All wore hats.
we all wear hats, yeah. And we try to get on there, and we ask people on social media, what shall we call ourselves? And the most popular decision was just hats, so that's how it ended up. And it seems to work anyway.
Absolutely. The Australian band was Men Without Hats.
Men without hats, but we are men with hats.
Okay. Well, you're going to play a few more numbers for us tonight as well?
Absolutely, yeah.
All your own work?
Yeah, some of the stuff is from our own solo albums, and some of the stuff that we play, like the first song we played is a brand new song, and we hope to be recording this summer, because we're heading off to Germany in September, you know.
Okay, very good. Well, the best of luck.
Thank you very much.
So Jerry, Derek, and David, of course, for hats. Give them a round of applause. You too. Okay, thank you very much, David. I'm on my travels again. I will honour the moment by disposing of my hat. Now, hold on a second. There's another man with a hat here. James Murray. It's not everybody who can wear a hat, in fairness.
No.
I don't mean it the way that sounds now, James. Sorry.
My late mother said to me one time, you know, no point in being a cowboy unless you have a cowboy hat on.
And you fit the bill, definitely.
You are, of course, proprietor of Murray Ambulance Services, our show sponsors, but you're involved in lots of other things as well. You're a thespian. You go on stage. You involved with Castlebar Celtic. And lots of other things as well too.
Well, first of all, I only own half of it because my dear wife Siobhan owns the other half of it, and I better keep her in the loop anyways. Yeah, I do like to thread the boards from time to time, and I've spent a few years with Castlebar Pantomime, which is the longest running pantomime I think around the place. It's about 30 years going. It's great crack around the Christmas and whatever. But recently I've been involved with a new drama group in Ballinrobe called the Wild River Drama Group, and we did one or two short little sketches in Costello's and Ballinrobe recently, and I hope to do a bit more with them in the future. Besides that, on the football front, I never kicked a ball in my life, but I was involved with Castlebar Celtic. I was chairman of the club at one stage when they had a Women's National League, and we had some of the finest players in Connacht playing for us at that time. Sadly, it's disbanded now, couldn't keep it all together, but the best sporting event I was ever at was when we brought the team to the Aviva for a cup final. Of course we were robbed, but besides that, it was a great day.
Okay, Murray Ambulance Services, your business, of course.
Yeah.
What exactly is your...
Well, I became a paramedic with the Western Health Board years ago, and I loved it. And in 99, an opportunity arose to start a private ambulance company, which nobody ever heard existed. Myself and Tony Denning, the late Tony Denning from Ballyhane, set up Blackrock Ambulance Service. We sold that on, and then in 2009, myself and Siobhan founded Murray Ambulance Service. We have ambulances around the country in Sligo, Mayo, Galway, Limerick, Dungarvan, Navan, and that's about it, yeah.
So who are your customers in that service?
Well, our two big customers are one would be members of VHI. Basically, if somebody comes into a hospital and they have to be referred on to another hospital for diagnostics or further treatment, that will be one of the patients we bring. And then we do a lot of work for HSE when they get a bit overwhelmed and use up their own resources. But it's mainly non-emergency, taking people from one hospital to another, or taking people from a hospital out home when the pressure pressure comes on the beds or that kind of thing, out to the nursing homes or that. That's the two big ones. And then our weekends and summers are filled with events, from car rallying, horse racing, but we do an awful lot with the GAA, particularly during the winter and right through the summer, and we're really proud to be associated with the Connacht Council and that. We do the all the championship grounds, and yeah, it's a really good one, and it's not very difficult to get the lads or ladies to work at the matches.
Yeah, they all want to go and see the game.
Oh, that's for sure, yeah.
Okay. Well, James, as a paramedic, might I ask you to cast a quick eye on... He's out of the saddle. He's out of the saddle, Jerry. Jerry Sheridan is out of the saddle.
No, I'm not worried.
Hard. I hope we're getting him on there. He's
I wouldn't be...
he's gone uphill there a bit, Jerry. James, how do you feel?
I wouldn't be worried about Jerry at all. He's sound. It's the fellow with the blue jacket beside him that I'd be watching.
Our model, please. Okay, well, James, thank you very much, and thank you for being our show sponsor as well. I've been a strong supporter the last few weeks of Friday Night Mayo.
Falter I'm delighted to be involved with it. I'm delighted to be involved with Mayo. We're all Mayo through and through, and I'm thrilled that it's going well.
Okay, we've got a bit of feedback coming through there. I'm not sure what's happening there. We also have Eamon Mary. You might lift up that Mayo man in the corner there. We have a very well decked out Mayo man in the corner. If you can perhaps lift him up there, Eamon. Eamon produced this evening. Hopefully you can see it. It's a well decked out Mayo man in the Mary white colours. So next we take, did everybody hand up their answers in the quiz, by the way, too, to predict where he would be relative to Ballina or Spade or Foxford? Lots of entries there. We'll go through those in a few moments as well. First of all, though, we take a commercial break. Do join us in a few moments for more guests and more music. Thank you.
Ambulance service, servicing all of Ireland, but proud to be Mayo through and through.
Upcoming events at Claremorris Town Hall. Sive, the iconic play by John B. Keane, presented by Arda Community Players on Saturday the 22nd of April. Wednesday, April 26th, the Nevin Maguire Cooking Demo. Sunday the 30th of April, the High Kings. Saturday the 6th of May, a fundraiser for Temple Street Children's Hospital with the Troubadours. Wednesday the 10th of May, Jerry Carney and special guests. Saturday the 13th of May, Keith Barry with his brand new Hypno Magic Show. Friday the 19th of May, An Ordinary Man by the Bee's Knees Theatre Company in the Town Hall studio. Saturday the 20th of May, The Saw Doctors, now sold out. Thursday the 25th of May, Mick Flavin and special guests in concert. And Saturday the 27th of May, the Porrick Stevens Songbook with Porrick Stevens and Leo Moran in the Town Hall studio. For more details plus ticket info, log on to townhall.ie.
If you're trying to get on the career ladder or a little further up it, trust your career partners, Sleenua Careers. We have offices nationwide, including in Ballinrobe, Westport and Claremorris. CV preparation, interview training, mock interviews, career planning, application forms and LinkedIn profiles. Indeed, anything you need to progress your career. Sleenua Careers, your trusted career partners.
And welcome back here to the Village Inn in Partry for Friday Night Mayo, our third episode. And a man who has become a standard item, a staple part of our diet, in fact, here on Friday Night Mayo, is the surrealist poet himself from between Claremorris and Kilchimott, John Corliss. You're very welcome this evening.
Thanks very much, Liam.
It's wonderful to have you here again, John.
My pleasure.
You have, I believe you're departing from the romantic world this week to go into something a little bit more gritty perhaps in your work, is that right?
Well, there was an election called in England during the week, and there's an election in France this weekend, so I thought something political would be appropriate for the occasion.
So your poem is?
My poem is called The Family Seat.
The Family Seat by John Corliss.
I place my name before you tonight in this fine hall to seek your #1 vote in the forthcoming election. As you know, I was co-opted 10 years ago to the council on the sudden death of my late father, the Lord have mercy on him. And he was a county councillor for this fine county for 43 years. And he won his seat from his father, who won it in a by-election caused by the untimely, sudden death of his late uncle. God rest them all. We were councillors in this family since before the foundation of this great state, before the invasion of the British, before the Vikings. We were here proudly sitting in the council chamber to welcome the Tuatha De Danann, before the Firbolgs, before Brian Boru, Miriam O'Callaghan, before you two. Indeed, it is a little known fact that a descendant of mine presented St. Patrick, the Lord have mercy on him, with the keys of Croagh-Patrick back in 1758. We still have the picture somewhere. And like all my forefathers before me, I am a politician of the people, by the people and for the people. My credentials are impeccably clean. My record on environmental issues is second to none. I don't mind reminding you, the fine people of this constituency, that I am the county councillor who removes his opponents' posters long before the election takes place to prevent them from littering this beautiful landscape of this handsome county. I am the county councillor who removes his own posters from the polls the minute the returning officer alights down from his podium and stores them in the hay shed for the next election. I am the county councillor who puts the name of his party at the bottom of his poster so I can cut it off if I have to change colours for the next election or in the middle of this one. I am the councillor who recycles everything including positions and policies. I have a proud record of filling potholes with promises of tarred and feathered highways the length and breadth of this constituency. I am the county councillor who has the unique distinction of voting in every election and on every issue since I entered politics. Whatever problem you come to me with, you know that not only will I listen to you, but that I will take notes, and I will be on the local radio the very next day about your problem, and I will call on the relevant minister, or indeed any other minister, including Church of Ireland ministers, because if I am one thing, it is not anti-Church of Ireland ministers, no matter what their politics, colour, religious beliefs or sexual frustrations might be. I am for or against whatever you are for or against, because I am one of you. I am you. And I ask you to support me as you always have done and return me to the council for another term to continue the good work I am doing on your behalf every single day and every single night, as you know well. Now, if you will excuse me, and I know that you will in the circumstances, I must take my leave of you to attend 3 fantastic funerals across this fine constituency this very evening. Funerals of people I don't even know. Goramila Mahagav Galir, Agus Kovnia Umsa, Aran Lawn Tawakon, Agus Votal Iverahain Dumsa, Iverahain, Agus Beme Rasharish.
Well, that's a campaign launch if ever I saw one. So constituency realignment might suit you, John, would it? Perhaps here in Mayo and Galway West and that?
Anything will suit me.
Anything handy. Ladies and gentlemen, our surrealist poet, John Corliss. Hats are going to entertain us again. Derek, Jerry and David for hats. Let's hear it for them.
The brim, spreading the love is a wonderful thing. Watering can, it's thirsty work. Stuck in a desert with sand in your mouth. Take your can to the river of hope. Fill it to the brim, keep your dreams afloat. Sprinkle the seeds, a drop to start. You won't stop. You won't stop. You won't stop my beating heart. the sunset in my front room, watching another red rose bloom. Take your can to the river of hope, fill it to the brim, keep your dreams afloat. Wind blows ships straight off the chart. You won't stop. You won't stop. You won't stop my beating heart. Can you've ever seen. It might be rusty, it might be old. It's what's more precious than silver and gold. Take your can to the river of hope, fill it to the brim, keep your dreams afloat. Sun and rain will never part, and you won't stop. You won't stop. Spreading love is a wonderful thing.
Well done. Hats, watering can, all their own work. And as I said earlier on, you can meet the lads and see them performing along with lots of other singer-songwriters at the Acoustic Yard Festival in Westport in a couple of weeks' time. And we'll have more on that a little bit later on as well. Got to check out how Jerry Sheridan is getting on. He is lathered in sweat. What you may not be able to see there is we have a fan pumping fresh air in on top of him. But I think Jerry's fair to say it's not enough, is it? Not enough. Okay, well, we have plenty. This is, of course, in conjunction with all the cycling events in Mayo this year. The Pink Ribbon Cycle in Castlebar next weekend. The Westport Teef in a few weeks' time as well. And Mayo, one of the great cycling destinations of Ireland now. Beautiful country roads, nice and quiet. The occasional sheep on some of the mountains to get in your way, that's about it. So if you're looking to Mayo for a holiday, certainly cycling is one of those things you'll really enjoy in Mayo, no more than hill walking and other outdoor pursuits as well. Our next guests are All-Ireland champions. They are not in the first flush of youth when it comes to sport, but they have proven that their love of their sport, which in this case is Gaelic football, extends so far that they wish to keep playing into their 40s, into their 50s, and indeed, in some cases, into their 60s. They're the current All-Ireland over 40s champions. We're going to clap them into the room, led by their spiritual leader, John Pat Sheridan. So give him a round of applause, John Pat. And we have Brian Hennelly there as well, and Darren Madden, and the team captain, Pat Mulcrone, bring up the rear with the cup. So John Pat, you're going to speak for the lads. They can come in behind you there. You put up a little bit further, John Pat. As I said, you're going to speak for the lads. They're a little bit shy, I think, are they?
Yeah, they're shy. I suppose when they seen Jerry on the bicycle there and I'm a good corner back, they're afraid of losing their position on the team.
I think the sight of Jerry lathered in sweat there is a good recruitment tool for over 40s football, because nobody wants to go out that crack for the rest of their lives. Look at the way he's shaping up there.
Well, even on a hot day, Jerry be always sweating. He was a great cornerback, and as we can see him on the bike there, he's pedalling like hell. I have only one worry about Jerry, is that there's a guy down there in Bohola, Pat Clark, and there's a bad bin there at the 3 pubs in Bohola, and Pat could be out with a banana skin.
Yeah, he might get around. Yeah, we are seeing how far towards Ballina Jerry will get to this evening as part of the Pink Ribbon Cycle, as I said. Actually, Jerry, if I'm not mistaken, once upon a time in an inter-firms game played in Hollymount, marked the gooch. Is that right, Jerry?
I was close to him,
Yeah, he was. did a pretty good job. The gooch is retired. Jerry Sheridan is still going strong. There must be messages there somewhere, John Pat.
Oh God, no! You just keep travelling along. It's like the wheel, like the spoke of the bike keeps going round. Keep moving.
So this is the All-Ireland title, John Pat. It's the All-Ireland Masters, Comórtas na Mostri, Craith Pell na Hearn. But I think it's fair to say that over 40s football is about more than that. It's of course about that as well. But it's about deciding to play on into your 40s and later, as I said. I suppose the biggest problem within the GA is that there's actually no competition there for lads when you tend to retire. You end up playing maybe Junior B, Junior C against lads of 18, 19, 20. And we have found that the Masters competition, when you get to 40, it's a level playing field where you have lads 40 and more enjoying themselves. Great sense of communication together, great sense of well-being, and especially in the times we're in as regard physical fitness and mental health, great place to be. And I know that you have a huge panel, over 40 players playing over 40. Yeah, we had it's amazing. We had 41 players in the Mayo panel this year, and we thoroughly had. Them 38 and 39 though, were they? Maybe 39 in a few months. Yeah, that's the beauty. When you get to 40, you're over 40 the following year. Okay, very good. We'll try and figure that one out. But fellas really wanted to play. They travelled from all over Ireland at times to train, and from all over Mayo regularly to train. Oh yeah, we have lads from Belmullet, Killala, Balhadreen, Louisburgh, the 4 corners of Mayo. Likewise, all the counties are the same. There's a great interest, and going forward, we're looking at a big panel again this year, and we're looking to go out and hopefully retain the cup again. You are also the national chairperson, and at national level, the whole idea of, dare I say it, older men playing football is growing, isn't it? Yeah. We started off in 2012 with 5 teams when unfortunately the GA decided not to go forward with the competition, and we thought that was a big mistake on behalf of the GA, and we set up the Gaelic Masters Association. We started off with 5 teams, and at this present time we're looking at 14 teams going into 2017. Including London? Yeah, we have contact made in London. London are coming in, and they're really interested in getting involved because they have a huge amount of ex-Irish players over in London from all the counties who are mad to play football, but there's very few opportunities over in London for a guy of 40 to play football. So we also have Roscommon and Kildare coming on board. Okay. You might introduce us to these strapping young men. They might step forward as well too. You can step back a little bit, John Pat. You introduce Brian Hindley here. Brian, step forward. Casper Mitchell. People can see you, yes. Come in fully, Brian, yeah. Darren Madden from Kilmena. Darren Madden, well-known hotelier in Westport, of course. And our sponsor. And Pat Mulrowan from Kilmena, our captain. Lads too, yeah. And our captain, Pat Mulrowan. Pat, you lifted the cup, a great experience for you. Yeah. And great honour for you as well. I can give you actually, Pat, I can give you a quick microphone there as well too. To captain Mayo, to captain these players win the All-Ireland title, had to be a big moment for you.
It was a huge honour to be captain. All the lads, great bunch of lads, and we had 12 new lads come in this year into the panel, and that's what made a big difference, having all the new lads.
And recruitment is ongoing, is it?
Yes, anyone is welcome to join us once their 40th birthday and sign the contracts.
There's only one question people really ask every year though, is Kieran MacDonald coming in? That's a big question every year, isn't it?
He's been asked every year and he hasn't come yet, but you never know, maybe this year.
He's on his way.
This might be the year we get him in, hopefully.
But he's 42 now, so he's well qualified.
Yeah.
Okay, so you enjoy it all?
Oh, it's brilliant to meet up with lads you used to play again, and Mark 20 years ago, to meet up and play with them. And after 20 years, some of us have less hair, but we're still good mates.
You've a lot of new tricks got though over the years, so okay. Okay, well done lads, Darren, Pat, Brian and John Pat for joining us this evening as well. Give them a round of applause.
Thanks, Liam.
Mayo over 40s, the All-Ireland champions for 2016, and will soon be defending their title in 2017. And they're here tonight to lend moral or perhaps immoral support to their colleague, their fallen colleague Jerry Sheridan, who's in the corner, halfway up that waves now it appears, on a warm day. Jerry, how are you going there? Are you getting enough fluid on board there, Jerry? Castlebar now. Yeah, Castlebar, we think. As we said, he's going from here towards Ballina, see where he gets to. A prize here within the house tonight for the best guests. In fact, let's just take a look at some of the guesses we have, where people think he is now. Mary Canavan thinks he's at Umoon, Foxford. Umoon, is it? Such a place. Mary Canavan is every guess, actually. Thinks he's Foxford. John Pat Sheridan thinks he's at 5 miles from Ballina. The man John Pat. Brian Hindy thinks he's 5 kilometres from Ballina. You really put it up to us to figure out that one now. Darren Madden says Mount Falcon. Veronica Sheridan, his wife, says he's 5 miles the far side of Foxford. And Pat Mulcrone says he's crossing the River Moy. Where, Pat? In Foxford, is it? Or in Ballina? Oh, in Ballina. Ballina is 57.6 kilometres away from here. And we'll see where Eamon Murray is the arbiter of all of this. He will tell us where exactly Jerry got to. We have another prize to give away tonight here as well, too. Last week, our guest, Donald Byrne, gave us this book that he's involved in producing. Fly, Sink or Swim, Amazing Irish Success Stories. We have a number of copies to give out tonight, but our main prize tonight for the best in-house guests is the Night for Two in Westport Glamping, a new facility opening Monday. Have bookings already. Very exciting facility in Westport. We take a commercial break. Back in a few moments. Thank you.
Murray Ambulance Service, servicing all of Ireland, but proud to be Mayo through and through.
Upcoming events at Claremorris Town Hall. Sive, the iconic play by John B. Keane, presented by Arda Community Players on Saturday the 22nd of April. Wednesday, April 26th, the Nevin Maguire Cooking Demo. Sunday the 30th of April, the High Kings. Saturday the 6th of May, a fundraiser for Temple Street Children's Hospital with the Troubadours. Wednesday the 10th of May, Jerry Carney and special guests. Saturday the 13th of May, Keith Barry with his brand new Hypno Magic Show. Friday the 19th of May, An Ordinary Man by the Bee's Knees Theatre Company in the Town Hall studio. Saturday the 20th of May, The Saw Doctors, now sold out. Thursday the 25th of May, Mick Flavin and special guests in concert. And Saturday the 27th of May, the Porrick Stevens Songbook with Porrick Stevens and Leo Moran in the Town Hall studio. For more details plus ticket info, log on to townhall.ie.
If you're trying to get on the career ladder or a little further up it, trust your career partners. Sleenua Careers. We have offices nationwide, including in Ballinrobe, Westport and Claremorris. CV preparation, interview training, mock interviews, career planning, application forms and LinkedIn profiles. Indeed, anything you need to progress your career. Sleenua Careers, your trusted career partners.
Welcome back here to the Village Inn in Partry for Friday Night Mayo with our sponsors, Murray Ambulance Service, of course, supporting us once again, and also thanks to the Eye Clinic in Ballina for support this week too. We have hats again. I want to tell you that they're involved, of course, in running the Acoustic Yard Festival in Westport from May 5th to 7th. and have a big gig this weekend themselves in the Workman's Club in Dublin. Big gig for you, David, this weekend.
Yeah, it's actually one of the gigs which we didn't get to finish. We actually did a tour of Ireland, and we never got our Dublin gig. And it's come later. It's going to be this Sunday.
So you're going to
it's a big gig.
Complete the circuit of Ireland on Sunday night.
Yeah, complete the circuit. Yeah.
In the Workman's Club. Okay, well let's hear from the lads again as well too. Hats, our musical accompaniment for tonight here in the Village Inn in Partray. Thank you.
Green light, green light.
Our hats, they are hats. It doesn't take much to figure out why they are hats. That was Rain Light, written by Derek McGowan. And as I said, Acoustic Yard Festival, Westport, May 5th, 6th and 7th. And best of luck to the lads in the Workman's Club in Dublin this weekend with their big gig. Our next guest is a Mayo entrepreneur. Well, are you Mayo or are you Galway, Anne? Can you clarify that first of all?
Born in Mayo, grew up in Galway. Did a few laps of the world and came back to Mayo then, back to the roots, back to the good stuff.
Back to Castlebar?
Yeah, back to Castlebar, yeah.
Okay, so you were born in Castlebar?
Yep, yeah, born in Castlebar.
And moved to Tuam?
Moved to Tuam, yeah. My dad was in the Guards here years ago and got promoted and moved to Tuam.
Okay.
So I grew up in Tuam.
And then you came back and you worked in the hospital here in Castlebar?
Came back and worked in the hospital, yeah. Came back and worked there for a couple of years. Came back to Castlebar about 14 years ago. And spent about 8 years inside the hospital.
And everything was going along in the paid, permanent, pensionable world?
That's it, yeah.
And then you took the big plunge?
I did.
How did the idea come about, first of all?
Give my mother a heart attack, leaving the permanent pensionable job. We have a few kids, 4 kids. Our third child, Aisling, had a very bad allergic reaction to peanuts when she was small, coming up to her 2nd birthday. Picked a peanut up off the floor. Within minutes, started to swell, rash, everything, eyes, throat. So bundled her into the car.
Was that the first word you ever had of this?
First, yeah. No one in the family had allergies, no experience of allergies. I thought allergies was something that give you a pain in your tummy or might make you sick.
Okay. And had you any idea what was happening even?
Well, I had heard of peanut allergies, and because the reaction was kind of so obvious, and she was literally, you could see like a red rash moving up her body, a big flush, and eyes, mouth, everything swelling. We knew, luckily, because we both were working in the hospital at the time, we were home. So Jack said into the hospital quick with her, so I went into the hospital. But we only lived 3 miles from the hospital. Even by the time we got to the hospital, she was like slouched forward in the baby seat. She wasn't answering me. So that's one of the problems with serious allergic reactions called anaphylaxis. They either cause problems either because the airways close, so they can't breathe, or blood pressure drops and the blood isn't going to the heart and lungs. So that's what was happening to her. So it was very scary at the time. Literally abandoned the car outside the door of A&E, ran in with her. Up on the counter, explained she'd eaten peanuts, and they took her in instantly, and she got adrenaline, which is the treatment for anaphylaxis, within less than 15 minutes from eating the nuts. So we were lucky we lived close to the hospital because her blood pressure dropped significantly, so she was kind of getting into the trouble area.
Okay, before we go on to how that then became the basis of your business idea, how quickly does it rebate then? How quickly does she come back to herself?
You recover fairly quickly once you get adrenaline. That's the good side of it. If you get adrenaline on time, there's kind of less than 1% chance of dying as long as they get it on time. But it can be fatal in as quick as 10-15 minutes. So you have to carry it on your person at all times, 24/7, 365 days of the year. You have to have adrenaline on you.
Okay, so from this incredible trauma for a family,
was
born your business idea. So tell us exactly where that is now.
It kind of came from that because we couldn't find adrenaline has to be kept at room temperature, and you have to carry it on your person. Just trying to find products to do that, and even going to sports day with the other kids, people are handing out food everywhere, not thinking of allergies. So we set up allergylifestyle.com, the website, e-commerce business, and brought together lots of products, either ways to carry medicines, awareness products, clothes, wristbands, explaining about the allergies, translation cards if you were to go abroad to Spain, so you could hand into a restaurant and explain to the chef, books to explain to kids, and then we also got into training for schools and clubs and creches and things, just in the management of allergies.
So training people how to administer the adrenaline then?
Yeah.
How is it administered? Is it an injection form?
Yeah, so there's an adrenaline auto-injector. A lot of people are familiar with the EpiPens. There's 4 different ones licensed for use in Ireland, but they're all the same. They all contain adrenaline, and it's training in how to recognise the symptoms and know when to give the adrenaline and how to give it.
And do you know, has your woman been deployed much in emergency situations?
We haven't had to, thankfully, and a lot of people don't. You have to carry them all the time. She's had a few mild reactions, but she hasn't had another anaphylactic reaction since. But it's just to carry it on the person. But I suppose the impact it has is that everybody around has to know constantly. There's food everywhere. Every event you're explaining, and she's 13 now, so she's secondary school, so then there's discos and social scene, and like all her friends become very important then, that they know and know to get assistance quickly. And but she's great. I mean, our attitude is that she should be able to do what every other kid can do, just have to keep her safe. She has her medicines on her, and people around her know that she has this allergy and would know how to give the pen, and then she's good to go.
Okay. Yeah. So at what point in your business cycle did you decide to leave the job and take the plunge, as we said?
Yes. Well, I was at work and went over to the Spirit of Entrepreneurship event one evening after work, and I thought, okay, it'll be good. We'd like to thought about setting up a business, and so that's where it came from. We started from there, and based in the innovation hubs in the GMIT, which I've found brilliant. Absolutely one of the best things I ever did, going in there. Did a start your own business course, went from that on to Enterprise Ireland New Frontiers, and kind of got into the funding cycle. So it's great to get into that loop, kind of networking and get the information on how to grow a business. So that whole situation very positive.
So I know you've attracted investment. You're on Dragon's Den.
Yep.
And you've gone for high potential startup investment, I believe.
Yes. Yep.
And you've had to postpone the Dragon's Den investment because you need to be uninvested, so to speak, before you go to HBSU. Yes.
Yeah. Well, just taking the Dragon's Den money now this year, so it's a year later. That was because if we were to go to Enterprise Ireland for match funding, the money had to go in at the same time. So they've confirmed they will match it. So that's good. So it gives us more leverage to grow it. And there's new legislation in Ireland now that will allow any organisation, a bit like the defibrillators, to hold these emergency medicines. So now we're an accredited and recognised institute to deliver emergency training for anaphylaxis, asthma and diabetes. So for emergency situations of any organisation, a bit like the defibrillators, that's the aim for the business. So we've made our own kit, and we want to roll that out with the training to provide these kits for schools and creches.
So is the training likely to be a bigger part of your business, or is the kit the bigger part? Or where does it go?
Well, we do kind of think we see them going together. It's kind of that we would go in and offer the one service, that we provide the training, and then we can provide the kit with the emergency medicines in it, and the training certifications for 2 years, so that we'd offer a service, expiry alert, compliance requirements, and keep it as a rolling system where we'd keep the medicines and the training going together.
Do you regret it? Do you think it was the best thing you ever did? Where are you about it all? It's a never-ending road, isn't it?
It's never-ending. It's challenging, but it's rewarding, frustrating. There's days I love it. There's days I think, oh, what am I doing? Because we're so busy. But I think I wouldn't go back. I do love it, but there are days, because there's so many challenges. But good days and bad days, but overall good.
What do you like most about running your own business?
I suppose I like that it's interesting, that it's different every day, that you can get out there meeting loads of people. There's lots of challenges, you can get around them, and I suppose there's flexibility, which not necessarily in the original job I had, around, you can work longer hours in and around family and stuff like that, but there's flexibility, so it's good.
Where can people find out about what you provide?
Allergylifestyle.com is the website, so you can see all the products there, about 300 products, including our own, and information on the training.
Yes, because you resell other people's products as well,
yes.
Which is a huge part of your business now.
Yeah, we do. We resell other people's products, and we ship all over the world, and we've had sales in about 40 countries, so that's great. I get a real kick out of that in the beginning when we're at Castlebar, and get orders from one today from South Korea, so it's great.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, very good.
North Korea hasn't impinged on me yet, so we can still send stuff to them.
Okay.
So it's good.
Did you get paid okay?
Yes, I did. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So e-commerce is a big part of your business as well?
E-commerce is a big part, yeah. And it's great. I love being based in Mayo, and that's the great thing about e-commerce. You can run it from anywhere. Okay. It's really good.
Okay. Yeah. And Welsh Allergy Lifestyle, thank you very much for joining us. Another entrepreneur here in Mayo, doing her bit, and based in the Innovation and Business Centre, the iHub in Castlebar. We wish her continued success. We go back to hats again, David, Jerry and Derek, ready to roll again with another one of their compositions. What's this one, David, exactly? Or Derek? Jerry.
This is the fountain. Okay, so we need everyone out there to sing Wash Away Your Troubles in the Fountain, because this is a Friday night. And this is what we do on Friday nights back home. We get a session like this, and we brush off the week that we've just had, whatever we've been doing. So wash away your troubles in the fountain.
And back home is Belfast.
Back home is Belfast. Okay. The fountain bar in Belfast.
The fountain.
Thanks, Mia. So good. Well done.
Wash away your troubles in the fountain of youth, so I've been told. wash away your troubles in the fountain. You're never too brave, you're never too bold, never too hot, you're never too cold, never too young, you're never too old to wash away your troubles in the fountain. Do 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 do. You work your week on a stormy sea, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Solve for them and there's none for me, wash away your troubles in the fountain. And let's push and shove on a merry-go-round, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Sway to the rhythm and sing to the sound, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Come on! We're going down to the fountain, gonna wash my soul, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Fountain of youth, so I've been told, wash away your troubles in the fountain. You're never too brave, you're never too bold, never too hot, you're never too cold, never too young, you're never too old to wash away your troubles in the fountain. Rolling down Cave Hill on the northern side, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Floating up the lagoon on the southern tide, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Crossing over bridges coming from the east, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Marching down the glen when the sun is in the west, wash away your troubles in the fountain. We're going down to the fountain, gonna wash my soul, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Fountain of youth, so I've been told, wash away your troubles in the fountain. You're never too brave, you're never too bold, never too hot, you're never too cold, never too young, you're never too old to wash away your troubles in the fountain. So raise a glass to Mayo folk, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Raise a smile for a song and a joke, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Raise your voice in harmony, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Raise the spirit of you and me, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Come on, we're going down to the fountain, gonna wash my soul, wash away your troubles in the fountain. Fountain of youth, so I've been told, wash away your troubles in the fountain. You're never too brave, you're never too bold, never too hot, you're never too cold, never too young, you're never too old to wash away your troubles in the fountain. You're never too brave, you're never too bold, never too hot, you're never too cold, never too young, and you're never too old to wash away your troubles in the
Well done, hats there, fountain, well done, great number. And that's why they're packing them in around the country. And wish them well at the Acoustic Yard Festival in a few weeks' time as well too. Now, Jerry, how is Jerry doing? Is our paramedic on hand? Is everything okay? Jerry's looking, in fairness to him, let's give him a round of applause. He's looking remarkably composed. It's all right. It's all right having a bit of fun, but he's in a very warm environment here. I saw John Pat Sheridan toweling him down a few moments ago. And 2.5 ounces lost. Jerry, there's a lot of inquiries about where he is. He's keeping the head down though. He's seen nothing. So, okay. Our next guests are from Westport Glamping. You're very welcome to the programme, Martin and Marie Keating. A big weekend for ye because he opened the doors on Monday.
Yes, it is, Liam. After quite a bit of preparation, we're finally about to launch and get into business in our new venture in Westport. I suppose there's a couple of elements kind of to it. It's glamping, and it's on our farm in Doon in Westport, and we hope that we're going to deliver a unique kind of experience to people looking for something different when they're coming to visit the area around Westport, and we hope that they'll enjoy it and that they'll get a good experience.
So for Marie, people who may not know what glamping is exactly, what defines glamping? What exactly is it?
Well, glamping is a new term really, and I suppose instead of camping, it's the G that's important. It's glamorous camping. So what we have is 2 pods on our
People
farm.
thought glamorous camping was impossible a few years ago, didn't they? That they were not natural bedfellows, glamorous camping.
Yeah. Well, this is glamorous camping, and I suppose it's wooden, not so much huts, but lodges really that we have, and they sleep up to 4 people. And they've got a sink and a toilet in them, and then adjacent to that you have a kitchen dining area, and you also have 2 en-suites. But I suppose more importantly, you have the freedom of exploring our farm. You can take a tour of the farm with us. You can see our Connemara ponies, you can see our calves, you can have your own hens, and in time you can have our produce that we produce on the farm as well.
Oh, very exciting.
And they sleep up to 4 people, but there's also, or maybe 2 adults and 2 kids, but there's also the opportunity, if somebody has maybe 4 kids, that they could pitch a tent as well beside their pod. So the whole family can be a whole family experience.
Okay. You're opening Monday. You look remarkably composed. Do you not know what's happening?
We're very excited and we're very ready for this now. We've been doing a lot of planning, haven't we, Martin? And so we're very, we feel organised and we feel ready to welcome people into our farm. So. Okay,
and you opened for bookings just recently, and bookings have come through already. So you're going to start with hitting the ground running.
Yeah, we're very positive about it. We've had lots of inquiries that have turned into bookings in recent weeks. We're pushing it on our website is westportglamping.ie, and we're on Facebook as well. We're very happy to be sponsoring the prize for prize for the show here this evening. Yeah. And
might really go on pause after tonight here.
Yeah, and we're just looking at Jerry there earlier, and I think in light of his excellent efforts here tonight, there's a night for Jerry.
It's good you said that, because not too long ago I had this feeling of what's in this for Jerry really. But there's something there finally in it for Jerry. That's great, well done. So starting a business, obviously you've got the whole thing of setting up the premises, getting marketing underway, and it's a physical premises. It's not just an online business. You've got to have everything right for people on day one. I'm sure it's been quite a stressful time, Marie, has it?
Well, I suppose we work very, very well together most of the time. It's stressful, but I suppose we've researched it prior to deciding really to go with it. We're both very interested in travel, so we've quite a bit of experience of travel, and I suppose we're not really beach people. We tried cycling holidays, we've done safari, we've done the Camino and different things, and we've stayed in different lodgings. So I think we both had a desire to, we wanted people to experience something alternative as well. So we did a lot of planning, and isn't it all about planning? And that's why I suppose we seem composed tonight, because we are ready, you know what I mean? Okay. And hopefully, we won't have too many teething problems. But we've had family come and stay and test it out, and anything that was an issue has been sorted out, which were only small little things.
Okay. And what's the big experience of glamping? Is it the freedom to be in the farm, as you say? What's the big thing?
Well, I think it is. It is the freedom of that, and our pods are set up specifically that you have a view right out over our farm, so you can see everything that's actually going on and be really close to nature as you relax and as you sleep. And I think that maybe have been a weakness in some of our accommodation provision in country locations, in that the farm is almost locked away from people, and we want to open that up to people and to see it at the very different times of the year. And I think there's a big appetite from that. I think the Big Week in the Farm has kind of shown that, with big viewerships, that there's an appetite to go out there and taste and experience what happens on a daily basis in rural Ireland.
Okay, well, very good. We wish you the best of luck. Can I ask you, did the whole glamping thing in Inniscrone that Dave McGowan has been doing, has that popularised in this part of the world as well? I know he's not up and running fully yet, but has that created more awareness?
I suppose there are certain places already, like, you know, in Balmullet there's a glamping site there in Claggan Island, you know what I mean? So there are a lot of, glamping is becoming very popular, and particularly along the Atlantic Way, you know, in Doolin and County Clare there's glamping. We're now in Westport, then so it's becoming popular as time goes on, really.
I knew, Liam, she couldn't resist getting County Clare in. Marie is from County Clare, and we had a bet earlier on about how many times County Clare would come in.
One so far anyway. Well, listen, we wish you the very best of luck, Martin and Marie Keating with Westport Glamping. Thank you for the 2 prizes you've given tonight for our who we guess how far Jerry is going to get to, and for Jerry. Yes. And I'm sure you'll enjoy that. So thank you very much, and wish you the best of luck. WestportGlamping.ie.
Yes.
Thank you very much. And we also have another prize here tonight as well, because the Acoustic Yard Festival have kindly given us 2 free tickets for Duke's Special on Saturday, May the 6th, and we'll give that out a little bit later on as well. I've seen Duke's Special in concert. It's not a concert, it's a whole event. It's a massive performance. There's a whole world of stuff going on stage. I saw the TF in Castlebar a few years ago, so that's a wonderful prize as well. On that, I think we will go back to music, back to hats. Acoustic Yard Festival, Westport, May 5, 6, 7. You get the message?
We get the message.
Don't forget it, lads. Well done, lads.
Slips behind the wheel, pulls ahead of the field. Scott's on the radio, he rocks to the old. The rocket ship's made of gold, head for the toe, and everyone goes do 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 do, cruising through the curvy town. Temple wears a worried frown. They all stand proud. They line up the street. Salute the evening crowd, the strangers they meet, and everyone goes do-do-do, 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 do-do. She's Anne Green, where we both meet. I am the sun and the rain makes dreams of peaches and green. Peaches and green. Oh, to forest fondue, the valley of blue. Abraham's in my pocket. I wish I'd got them too. It's a flea market time, a new world embrace. And Derek, he picks his guitar with a smile on his face, and he plays do-do-do, 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 peaches and green, where we both meet, lying between, where the freeway falls, my heart calls, and the sun and the rain makes dreams of peaches and green. Peaches and green. And everyone goes do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do.
Okay, Peaches and Green, written by David D. Moore and performed by Hats. We are winding down here, Jerry Sheridan will be glad to hear. We are winding down with Eamon Mary from Mary Bikes and Western Lake Cycling Club, and you have done the sums, Eamon. You have seen how far Jerry has got. This is, of course, to promote the Pink Ribbon Cycle in Castlebar next week and the Westport Teef later on in the year as well. Eamon, tell us, a minute ago you checked. He left Partry. He went down through Castlebar, I hope. Did he get through Castlebar?
He did, yeah.
Did he get through Ballyhane?
He did.
Into Castlebar. Up around the roundabouts.
Right.
Up past Mulroy's place there.
Out the Dublin Road.
Kept going. Got as far as Ballyvarry.
Yes.
Did he turn left in Ballyvarry?
He did.
Did he get to Strade?
He did.
Okay, you take it from there. Where else did he get? Did he get to Foxford?
He did. And after Foxford, he got another few miles.
He got further than Foxford,
Yeah.
okay.
So he got within 3k of Ballina.
3k of Ballina. And he got a pod night in Westport Glamping as well for himself too. First of all, our winner, because you have picked the winner from all of those there, who said 5k outside Ballina, Jack Welch. So Jack Welch is going glamping in Westport. Martin and Marie will do the presentation down here in the audience here. There you go, the presentation is taking place. Let's bring Jerry up to get a big look at him. Can you give Jerry a lift off there, John Pat? Jerry. Well done. You wore the jersey proudly, Jerry. Number 2. Well, I know we have a microphone for you, in fact, yes. Bring it close to your mouth there, Jerry. Hang your toe. A time on the turbo is difficult at the best of times, but an hour and a half is
That's a tough slog, but
okay.
plenty of encouragement around here. It was a bit of fun.
John Pat was in towning you down.
He was, yeah. He never done that for me before now.
Okay. Are you going to do the pink ribbon cycle after that?
Hopefully, yeah. No, it went well.
Okay, well done for the great sport. Jerry Sheridan from Kilmaine. Our cyclist tonight here on Friday Night Mayo. I'm going to hold on to him and Jerry for a second as well. You can stay there. We have another guest in a moment. We have the tickets for Duke's Special. It's going to be in-house as well. The first person to write down for me here the name of a Duke's Special song, give it up to me here. We'll get tickets to see. And you can't enter now, lads. The three lads in the band can't enter, and your entourage here can't enter either. So the first person here with the Duke Special song or album title written down here, before we go off air in a few minutes' time, we'll get tickets to see Duke Special in the Westport Acoustic Yard Festival. We said earlier on, we have a man in the room tonight, in the hall, in the vineyard tonight, who can speak 40 languages. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest who can speak 40 languages, except Greek. It's the only language that he thinks he can't speak of the popular languages worldwide. Give him a round of applause, folks, please. This is Whoa. Okay, well, we're going to put him.
And baldy man with hair come out through his head.
So we're going to put you to the test. Say something.
First of all, I can speak 40 language.
40 language. Well, English is one, yes. Irish. Say something in Irish.
Will do.
Yes, Irish.
French, I fluent French speaker. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
German.
How do you do?
Yes. Okay. So you can speak 40 languages.
40 languages.
And the only major language you can't speak is Greek. Is that right?
I know. Thank you all. Is that what you say in Irish? I know. Thank you all. Greek.
Okay.
Yeah. But I can speak all other languages.
Okay. Can you do Dutch?
No, Mr. Horn. No, that's Greek to me.
So you can't speak Dutch?
No, Dutch Greek to me.
Yeah. Okay, well done.
Yeah,
Are you enjoying your trip?
And
You're going to the wedding tomorrow.
Sorry?
You're going to the wedding tomorrow,
Go to the wedding tomorrow, so I want to speak to all the dignitaries who come there, who cannot speak fake all. Is that word? Who can speak fake all Greek. So I intend to teach them how to make Greek pie.
Okay, very good. Well done, Dwight.
Very good.
Pie English tonight. Where are we now? Pat Sheridan, Rely on Me. Is that a Duke Special song? It is indeed. My own personal favourite is Sweet, Sweet Kisses. Pat Sheridan, you're going to, John Pat Sheridan. John Pat, you're going to see Duke Special in the Westport Acoustic Yard Festival. That'll be a hell of a concert for John Pat. We'll get the tickets up the lads a little bit later on. That's John Pat, our guest earlier on as well. I think we're nearly there. I want to thank a few people. First of all, our team, Anthony Moran, Daisy Campbell, John Corliss, Dean Kinney, Tony Kennedy. Give them a big round of applause for all they've done behind the scenes tonight. I want to thank our sponsors once again for the serious Murray Ambulance Service. James Murray is our guest here tonight. To iClinic in Ballina, who've also helped us out technologically in the last few days. That's a newly opened shop in Ballina, part of the whole iClinic nest of shops around Mayo. To the audience here tonight, give yourselves a round of applause. To our audience at home as well too, hope you enjoyed the show. It can be watched back on our archive as well on our YouTube channel, localstreaming.club/Friday Night Mayo. Go to our YouTube channel that way. Thanks to all our guests tonight as well too. Weren't they all splendid tonight? Thank you very much. And our sponsors of the prizes, Acoustic Yard Festival and Westport Glamping. I set one man higher than the others in the hierarchy of guests tonight. We're going to dedicate the next song. Have you a nice one for him here, for our cyclists? What are you going to sing for us, lads, here?
It's called Johnny's Gone. But what's his name?
Jerry's gone.
Jerry's gone. Jerry's gone.
Jerry's not gone yet.
He's nearly gone.
No, there's a lot more where that came from. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the show. Hats will play us out. See them at Acoustic Yard Festival. Thank you.
This is a song called Johnny's Gone, and so many of my friends and family left me in the last while. This is a song to remember them by. It's loosely based on life in general and dedicated to John Martin.
Johnny's gone, slipped out for a quick one. Johnny's gone, sends his regards. Johnny's gone, one piece every moment. Johnny's gone, slipped out the backyard. Saw him last Sunday week, he was playing wild and free, singing about an angel and the feathers in his cap. Saw him lost on Monday, said he had to go and he won't come back 'cause Johnny's gone. You better get that in your thick head. Johnny's gone, you can't get him on the phone. Johnny's gone, that way's terrific head. Johnny's gone, sailing on home. Jerry. Crazy Saturdays, wild Sunday mornings, left him tired and weak, yawning. Walking down the street, something must have slipped. That's the news. Johnny up and skipped, yeah. Johnny's gone, left home this morning. Johnny's gone, left his guitars. Johnny's gone, one piece every moment. Johnny's gone, we're gonna miss him round these bars. When the world flies, I hope it flies with you. When a dream tries, I hope all your dreams come true. Johnny's gone. Johnny's gone. Johnny's gone. Johnny's gone.
Thank you very much.